a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV, channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
You're my provider, you're my provider.
It's Wednesday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Mariam Longe, and with me, as usual, I'm my delectable co-host, Hajia Nim. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you, Miro, for yesterday. I enjoyed my egusi soup.
From Sabongida Ora.
Yes, he brought back home feeling.
Okay.
I couldn't make mine. I'm going to do it since I'm getting a long weekend. I'm looking forward to that long weekend. I've not had a weekend of rest since my son was in hospital and out of hospital. Every Saturday, every Sunday is a work day. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. Please, if you invited me for something, better remind me now, because I don't forget. I assume that my weekend
don't remind me. I don't want to remember.
I don't want to remember, but I think my weekend is free. Zip was saying yesterday that I need you to follow me somewhere. I said, hope it's not this Saturday. He said, Saturday, And I hope he's not mistaken. He said, no, it's not this Saturday. I just hope he's not mistaken. Because I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to rest. I really need to rest. My bones, my neck, everything.
It's really my neck,
It's
especially.
paining me.
Well done.
Tope is in the building. How are you? First time we're seeing you this week.
Yeah. I had a really packed weekend. Tope goes to school, and I love being a student. Like, I really, really love you. Like, I'm so excited to be case study. I've already read my case study. I've done my assignment. Okay. When they say, who is going to contribute? Me, like, I am ready. I was looking at me like, hello, were you? I hope you were like this when you were in proper school. I wasn't like this in proper school, but you know, adult education is an intentional education. You chose to go to it, and it's not like it was, nobody is giving you pass or fail mark. Life is passing you, life is failing you. So if you like, pay for business school and don't pay attention in the class, you know. So I was even checking on a few of my classmates that I hope you've integrated, you've taught your staff about the things that we learned. They were like, what's going on? But I'm really grateful for the learning. I spent Monday, you know, lecturing on my staff. My staff will be like, nobody else go school, that you go school. But I just think that I'm excited about where we are and where we are going to. And I'm looking forward to what we can do. You
must win best student. So.
Exactly, make sure.
You must get the award for best student. Hajia Ramsey.
Today,
how are you?
It's just I'm just a bit tired because yesterday we were just doing production, producing the kuli oil. So you know you have to get to a stage where you have to allow it to cool. So it's that part, all the cleaning of removing the bark and everything. So we have it for sale. Please place your orders. We also have acha, and then we have the groundnut and soya bean mix. That oil is just a banger.
That's the one
honestly.
I use.
Yes.
My kids don't complain about the smell. They were a bit uncomfortable with the kuli oil smell, which I love, but they prefer the soya and groundnut oil.
Very nice.
Together,
it's a banger.
it smells Neutral.
Yeah. How are you, Mariam?
Me, I'm fine. Oh, I'm okay. I saw something today on social media about a woman. A woman missed her flight, and she says that the personnel at FAN were not very helpful or supportive. She's deaf, and so she does not get, of course, the announcement. And that when she said it to them, that they told her that she was pretending to be deaf. And I'm like, oh, this is our country. So anyway, she was on social media talking about how she's about to handle it. And we need to just do better. Yesterday, we had the two ladies that live with vitiligo. And we're just talking about kindness, for people who are different from us. Not that they are less than us, but they're just different. And recognize that they're different, be kind to them, and let us be supportive. I don't understand what is happening because on one hand, we're quite supportive. We help, in community level, you see that. But then you see some stories and you're wondering, are these the same Nigerians that I know? This is not how we're raised. I don't know what is happening to us. Although I keep accusing Lagosians. I feel like it's Lagosians that are like this. Because other places I go to, I don't see this behavior.
People are also dealing with life. That's why I say to find compassionate people is rare, but it's good. And I always call it kindness. I always say, when I find a kind person, I do everything to hold them because I have seen unkind people.
Yeah.
So I believe in kindness. I believe in genuine kindness. When I find somebody that's genuinely kind, I want to hold on to them for life. Because that's all I need around me. It's rare, but it's the hustle and bustle too.
Okay, so it's making us forget to be kind. Remember to be kind always. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll take today's top stories in the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. We're starting our newspaper review this morning with The Nation. And the major headline, and only headline, State Police, Senators decide today. 7 years of sterling performance. Zulum's 7 years of sterling performance. That's an advertorial showing the work he's done in 7 years. But for the story, we just have State Police.
So
Who has
State Police, as the president described, is central to his administration's security strategy. And so he wrote a letter that was read on the floor by the Senate president asking, was titled Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Alteration, State Police Bill 2026. And the Senate today will decide on, they will vote on state police. The House of Reps initially had, proceeded with that. They passed an alteration of the Constitution. They've taken state police, or they've taken policing from the exclusive list to the concurrent list, which made way for, the creation of state police. And they've been waiting for the Red Chamber to do this. So after receiving and reading out the letter from the president, of course, the Senate will decide today on what will be the way forward. Also, this is a twin bill. This initiative by the president is also not only looking for the alteration of the Constitution to provide state police, but create a first-line funding for security. So they would also be deciding on a placing security funding on a list, on a first-line charge for the federation. Usually, this would mean that there will be immediate deductions from our national revenue before, the FAC is sharing their allocation, which they usually do. I like that the president is looking at this. According to them, the bill is seeking to amend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to create constitutional pathways for the establishment of state police service in Nigeria, as the president has stated. So let's see what will come from this. We have already debated it, but I hope that with the creation of first line funding for it, this thing could be expedited and would see results quickly.
Okay. Who else?
Okay, yes, I have the story concerning minimum wage. The former head of civil service of the Federation, Alhaji Boka Goni, was speaking at the Nigeria Public Service Lecture Series and Awards organized by the Bureau of Public Service to commemorate the 2026 United Nations Public Service Day. Spoke about the fact that he is also the chairman of the negotiation, the committee negotiating minimum wage, and he said they've had meetings for 7 days, and that one of the recommendations he has is they should remove the minimum wage, amend the 1999 constitution, removing minimum wage from the concurrent list so that each state can decide what they would pay. That the government can actually, federal government can pay 150,000 naira as minimum wage at the federal level. However, if they make that a policy, private individuals, private companies can't pay, local governments can't pay, and some states can't afford to pay it. So if it remains on the concurrent list, the decisions would have to be made from a federal level that will be affecting every other arm of government. But if they remove the salary structure, wages, minimum wage matter out of the concurrent list, then we would have a case where each local would be able to pay based on what they can afford to pay. He said the labor union, private sector have failed to reach common grounds because private sector cannot afford to pay what federal government is proposing or what labor union is asking for. So I'm hoping that as we're looking at the state police structure, we also look at remuneration for the police and many other agencies that are depending on these agreements to move forward.
Generally.
Okay. Ramsey,
Okay, so I have the story where they said Enugu trained 60 community advocates to expand access to reproductive health. They said no fewer than 60 community youths and leaders from Igbo, Inze, Eze North Local Government Area, and Isi Uzo local government area have been trained as sexual reproductive health champions to improve access to accurate reproductive health information and services for adolescents in the community. The training organized by West and Central Africa Health Options in collaboration with the Enugu State Ministry of Health under the Comprehensive Care and Essential Support Services Program is aimed at strengthening grassroots advocacy on adolescent health and well-being. They said the 3-day program equipped participants with the knowledge and skills to serve as trusted community advocates. And they said the sexual and reproductive health manager at the Enugu State Ministry of Health, that's Dr. Douglas Umagbo, who represented the Commissioner for Health, Professor George Ugu, commended the WCA Health for complementing government efforts on this program. Okay. They also said that the initiative was designed to address the barriers preventing young people, particularly girls, from accessing accurate sexual and reproductive health information, especially in the abortion and all of those. It's very, very nice initiative.
Yeah. So I got this story. I thought it was very interesting. SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, directed the stoppage of all marketing and promotional activities concerning a purported initial public offering by Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals. SEC is saying that no application has been filed by Dangote Refinery with the Commission, therefore no basis for any promotional or marketing of non-existent offer. It also expressed concern over the involvement of some registered capital market operators in what it described as an unwholesome and manipulative exercise of actively soliciting advance subscription for an offering that has not been presented to the Commission. I'm in shock. Dangote Refinery also said, reiterated its concern over the circulation of unauthorized information across various media and social platforms regarding a potential IPO. Hello?
No, but they said there's a private placement. But the IPO, they said it was going to come up. So I'm surprised that this news had gone on for so long.
Yes.
And they are forming like they did not know. This news had been on. People have been liquidating their investment to create liquidity to put in. So there's something fishy going on.
Yeah, something isn't quite right. I had some gist, but
they say they've oversubscribed to it at private placement level, so they don't want to come to market anymore. They already have enough money.
Anyway, let's move on to the next paper. Is The Punch. Major headline: State Police. Senate votes today as Tinubu transmits bill to National Assembly. U.S. blacklists Nigerian firms over ISIS funding. OUTH paralyzed as doctors strike over unpaid allowances. Nigeria spends 5 times more on debt than health or education. Police intercept 47 sacks of military uniforms in Lagos. Abduction fear, Oyo NUT rejects school resumption. And we have Nadeko rejects Abdul Salami's claim on Abiola's military rule. Before we can take any of the stories, let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll continue with the newspaper review. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong tea.
Fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always next.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Entertainment just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV, channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars.
Thank you for staying with us. We're still reviewing the stories in the papers, and we're looking at the Punch. Who would like to go?
Okay, so I have the OUTH story, and it is with sadness that I confirm that the Association of Resident Doctors at the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital Shagamu had their meeting, and they reached after the second quarter ordinary general meeting that was held on Monday. They reached a conclusion to go on a 10-day warning strike for over non-payment of revised professional and specialist allowances, acute manpower shortage, delayed training funds, and deteriorating welfare conditions. These are recurring conditions that every resident doctor strike carries. And it's just sad that the Shagamu Teaching Hospital, the OUTH Teaching Hospital at Shagamu is the major hub. In fact, they refer people from here to there. I had a neighbor, then my husband rushed him. After all the reference they kept getting from private hospital till they got to Luth, and from there to Shagamu.
Wow.
Imagine,
and then that's place now.
I can confirm that. And so now they'll be shut down for 10 days. You know what that means for the common man?
Lives will be lost.
We can't continue to have this. And I pray the year that I would not hear of any strike from any resident doctor or, the General Doctors and Dental Association group, I will rest. And I will be grateful to God. I will roll out shiki and do sadaka. I'm tired of this recurring, almost as if we cannot structure an institutionalized payment arrangement.
And prioritize what is important. Health is wealth. There's no wealth without health.
Who took this story? Maybe it will help us understand what is happening. Nigeria spends 5 times more on debt.
Yeah, I did. They said the debt payments exceed health, education, spending 5 times. They said Nigeria spends nearly 5 times more of its national revenue on servicing external debts than on healthcare and education combined, according to a new report by Action Aid International. They are saying the international organization accused the IMF of pushing policies that have undermined social spending and worsened economic hardship. These countries, some of the countries included are Brazil, Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, also Nigeria. But they said in Nigeria spends 20.1% of its national revenue on external debt compared to 4.06% on health and 4.40% on education. So clearly, it's just what they are just trying to say is that we are just spending more on it. Yes, and there's no much attention on health and education. But meanwhile, they said because of the removal of subsidy, we're expecting that IMF is saying that they acknowledge that the government's measures to cushion the impact on poor Nigerians were inadequate, despite the fact that they removed fuel subsidy. But they are saying that even with the removal, people are still going through a whole lot. So the cost of living pressures forced the government to later reintroduce a subsidy measure to ease the burden on Nigerians. But still, Nigerians are not feeling this impact.
Subsidy measure. Let me take this is the security story within the papers. Actually, it's part of it made headlines. The police nabbing, they caught 3 people involved in transportation of 80 cartons of suspected illicit substance and 47 sacks of military camouflage. So these military camouflage uniforms, it was based on intelligence. They found them in Surulere. They said the truck was moving them to the southeast. They caught 3 men involved in it. Chinedu David is 29, Eziagu Chukuma 38, and Ifeanyi Oweayin is 45. Now, in the southeastern people always complain about the heavy-handedness of the military. And now they found military camouflage in the hands of people that are from the southeast, are transporting it to the southeast to carry out the activity. Obviously, something nefarious. So I'm so happy that the intelligence, because this press release was done by the IGP of police in the Commissioner of Police Lagos State, Fatai Tijani, I wanted to get his name right, and he's informing that it was based on intelligence. So if you see something, say something. It works. Don't assume that if you say nobody will know. Somebody probably gave them this information that helped them to get these people from who knows what they would do with 47 sacks of military camouflage in the hands of criminals.
Where did they get them from?
I don't even know.
I hope it's not from China.
Wow. Let's move on to the next paper is Nigerian Tribune. Major headline, road getting clear for state police. We've taken that. INEC presents Oyebanji deputy certificates of return. IGP bans police officers from TikTok, Facebook, others. US names Nigerian Bureau de Change in ISIS financings. Oyo declares 16-hour curfew in 10 local government areas. And then the health story, excess body weight raises risk for 19 cancers worldwide, according to study.
Excess body weight, according to the Tribune itself, a major, the writer is Shadi Oguntola before I say Tribune itself. A major global study has found that the excess body weight may be linked to a wider range of cancers than previously believed, with risk varying by just cancer types and sex and region. This research was published in Nature Metabolism Analyzed Data. Nature Metabolism is the research article that released this. They have analyzed data for more than 1.5 million cancer cases across 23 countries, making it one of the largest reviews of its kind. And they found that the higher body mass index is associated with 19 different cancers, up from 13 previously recognized by global health bodies. They reviewed about 226 studies and more than 500 body mass indexes.
Wow.
And cancer risk relationships that standardized results to show the effect of each 5-unit increase in body mass index.
Interesting. So, I have the story on the police.
Body mass index has to stop growing.
I have the story on the police TikTok. So the police, yes, the IGP has issued, Olatunji Rewandiso has issued a ban directive banning anybody, any police officer, from wearing their uniform and monetizing social media, posting on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. They had seen videos of people, police officers in police uniform, going online, going live, talking on social media, monetizing and earning money from their affiliation to Nigerian police force. And so they sent the letter to, and they said that they would risk dismissal, demotion, salary forfeiture, and possible prosecution. And the letter was sent to all the zonal AIGs, commissioners of police, commanders of the police mobile force, and other units, so that everybody knows that is no longer allowed. Under the new order, officers are also prohibited from accepting sponsorship, endorsement deals, or monetized arrangement linked to their status as police officers. The command across the countries have directed implementation to be immediate within 7 days, and ensure officers sign an acknowledgement form confirming and understanding the order. I have seen uniform online in ways that make me wonder what is going on here. Is this an officer or a content creator? You should not be wearing the uniform for content creation on social media. And they also mentioned some police officers that are giving comments on trending issues.
No, that's not. But I think that the IG might just be missing out on free PR.
No, I think they would be exemptions for the PR
through the system.
Yes,
you cannot, individual police officers cannot have their individual pages and be given
out. As it is now, we have a trust issue against police officers. If we normalize,
it's a hot topic. I think it's worth discussing.
But I have this story. The United States has designated a Nigeria-based money exchange operator and then several other individuals and entities as financial facilitators of terrorist group ISIS. The spokesperson for the United States says they were cutting off the financial lifelines from around the world that enable ISIS to fund attacks, support its regional affiliates, and threaten civilians, including religious minorities. They said that the latest sanctions expose a network stretching from France to Syria, Turkey, and Nigeria. The Nigerian implicated in the action was identified only as Bureau de Change operator, whose money exchange business allegedly served as channels for ISIS-related financial transactions. Why don't we ever get names? Why do we always get these descriptions instead?
Well, the story is in all the papers. All of them hiding it.
And we have to check all the papers. Yes. They talked about there's a France-based facilitator accused of providing information on the use of explosives to ISIS supporters. There's a Syria-based operative who allegedly used cryptocurrency to transfer funds on behalf of ISIS associates in several countries, including the United States. Anyway, just to tell us that the United States is hard on them. Yes, but we need names. Name and shame, for heaven's sake. That's where we are right now. Just give us their names and their pictures.
We'll call them out.
Do you have a story, Ramatu? Okay, let's move on to our next paper, Vanguard. Major headline, global anti-terror action. U.S. cracks down on Lagos-based ISIS financier, BDC operator. Schools abduction. Makinde imposes 16-hour curfew in 10 Oyo local government areas over security concerns. We have local petrol production hits 48 million liters, says federal government. Lagos explosion. Police dispatch particles to Abuja for forensic analysis. Tinubu writes Senate seeks constitutional backing for state police, and then hardship. Civil servants demand 400% wage increase.
Yeah, so I have the civil servants. Of course, there should be an increase on their salary.
Did you take that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, please.
Yeah, so they said the civil servant under the umbrella of the JNPSNC have called on trade union. They are called on the federal and state government to approve and implement a 400% increase in the current 70,000 national minimum wage to cushion the devastating effects of the country economic hardship. They said according to the current economic realities have left workers and their dependents facing severe hardship, necessitating urgent government intervention. It also said that the state government should implement intervention measures to mitigate the current undeserved hardship. And also, they said, consequently, government at all levels should urgently consider the approval and implementation of the 400% of the current 70,000 national minimum wage to address the prevailing economic challenges confronting workers and their families. It's the hardship is just it's unbearable.
100%. Yeah, things are tough, really tough. But that's all we can take on the newspaper review this morning. We're going on a short break. When we return, we'll move to our Let's Talk for today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Confidence is important.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jibril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
You guys, this was just about Ira Star and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post this before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express, premium gist on cruise mode. Always first, always latest.
Clap it.
Fuck it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. All you're trying to say to you is for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Entertainment just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever.
TVC Entertainment. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Food security is increasingly becoming one of the most important conversations in Nigeria today. Beyond ensuring that people have access to nutritious meals, experts say food security is closely linked to education, economic growth, public health, and even national security. One initiative seeking to address these challenges is the Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program, which aims to improve child nutrition, encourage school attendance, and support local farmers and food vendors. Through its Adopt a School for Snacks for Thought, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Feeds initiative. The program is looking to expand access to nutritious meals for school children while creating opportunities across the agricultural value chain. Joining us today is Dr. Princess Aderemi Adebowale, National Program Manager of the Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program, to discuss the objectives of the initiative, its expected impact on pupils and communities, and why food security is increasingly being viewed as a critical component of national development and national security. Welcome, madam. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. So, of course, as always, we'd like our viewers to join the conversation by calling us on 020-1635-2013 or 0902-416-3440. We're live on DSTV channel 164 and can tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC, and we're live on YouTube. You're welcome again, Dr. Princess Adebowale.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. So for not be familiar with Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program, the Adopt a School for Snacks for Thought. This is a subset of the program for the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Feeds initiative has generated considerable interest. What exactly is the program designed to achieve, and how will it differ from other feeding interventions?
All right, thank you very much. And once again, thank you for having me on your view. So the Adopt a School for Snacks for Thought PBAT Feeds is part of the objective of the Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program. So the National Homegrown School Feeding Program is a midday lunch.
Okay.
And what we have discovered that most children in public primary school, they do not eat breakfast. So that is why I said this is to complement the objective of the National Homegrown School Feeding Program. So the Adopt a School for Snacks for Thought is a breakfast initiative where we are looking for a public-private community partnership model. This is that model where the community development partners, NGOs are coming in to support the government. Because like we always say, government cannot do it alone.
Yes.
So this one is corporate social responsibility, CSR driven. So the Adopt a School for Snacks for Thought is a dashboard that has been designed for Nigerians, our people in the diaspora, London, England, Japan. You can come on that dashboard and actually adopt a school. So what you will do is that, so we have uploaded all the public primary schools in Nigeria on that dashboard. So you can go on that dashboard and pick a school of your interest and say, okay, I want to adopt this school and feed them for a week, for a month. So we have suppliers on the like on the dashboard that we have pre-screened. Of course, number one, you must have your NIN.
Okay.
So all our suppliers, everybody that is going to be involved with us, you must have your NIN. So you can go on that platform and
let me take Odomola Primary School, my father's hometown, and say, okay, in Odomola Primary School, I want to adopt this primary one. So there's a calendar. You choose a calendar, adopt that school for a whole week. And what we have pegged the price now is at 1,500, and I will tell you why. Per child, per meal. And the 1,000 is mainly for that, the snacks and the juice, and the 500 is for the maintenance of the platform. And what we have done is, so let me talk about so if I go there that I want to support that week, that school for 1 week, primary 1A, I will go there, I will pick primary 1A, and I'll say I want to support them for 1 week, from, let's say, from the 10th to the 5th, I mean to the 15th, that's 5 days. So the supplier will supply it on that Friday. So there's an M&E that we upload when your items are being supplied. You will see what you paid for. It has been supplied. When the children are going to be fed from Monday to Wednesday, each day, as we are feeding the puppies, it will be uploaded on that platform. So you will see that the children are being fed. You will see the back end, myself, the minister, the president can go on the back end and say, yes. And then what this does, when we did this in Lagos State, we did this around 2020, and we fed 33,000 children in Lagos Island, 12,000 schools thereabout. We saw increased enrollment. We saw increased attendance. There were some, I didn't want to mention the school. The children actually, they live under the bridge. Their children are selling recycled materials. Yes, materials. And when they saw that we were feeding the first day, they came, they were looking. The second day, they all came to school. So it's right there, it's proving that this, and also then, that particular time, I went to Balogun to go and look at the food, the snacks and the juice, make sure it has iodine, omega-3 fatty acid, something that will continue to enhance their brain. The women in Balogun were telling me that, Madam, if you're able to do this, I don't have to fight my child to come to school. I don't have to struggle. In the morning, he or she will voluntarily come to school. So you can see that it increases attendance. Then they stay in class, they learn. Then also what we want to do with this test.
I can tell you know what you're doing, and you know you're fully involved, but just give us an opportunity to ask you a few questions.
How is this improving local economy? How is it supporting local agriculture? Are you engaging our farmers locally, our food processors and vendors? Are they the ones on this M&E that bring the food there?
It's so funny. That was what I was going to mention, the smallholder farmers. So I was going to talk about the smallholder farmers, that our suppliers, you have to source your item from our smallholder farmers. So we are linking the suppliers with the smallholder farmers. As of today, we have registered about 450,000 smallholder farmers all over Nigeria. So if you are going to be our supplier, you have to source your items from them. So that encourages the smallholder farmers. Also, you have in the north where they eat fura, they eat certain breakfast foods. We're also going to encourage the women on that platform to be cooking, simple breakfasts that enhance, the brain for the children. So we're going to try to empower the women. Also, on the M&E, we can easily have the teachers or the headmasters, administrators to be our M&E, but we also want to encourage the youth in that community. So we're going to be go to the ward level and be taking youth from the ward level to make sure that our M&E people, so that we can also pay them. So it has a multiplier effect. It helps the children come to school, learn and retain. It helps the smallholder farmers. It helps our youth. And of course, when you say food security meets national security, can I go to the next?
Okay. I wanted to, I know that when we talk about social intervention, many people always have the concern about transparency. Now, I've heard you talk about how you are integrating transparency, but somebody is saying the mechanisms you are using, how do we ensure that we have put in place something that would guarantee resources get to the right people? You've mentioned it, but I feel we don't believe like that. So, based on the past examples, how did you confirm that this thing, when they took the picture, the children actually ate the food? It's not that they took picture, just take the picture and show us, and then the next thing.
So for all of our M&E, we are going to give them a camera that will have the date, the day. So there's no way they are going to dock that. And of course, we are going to be following up. And also the teachers, there's going to be some kind of stipends. Also for the schools that are going to participate in. So because I think that also is very important. Unless we are feeding ourselves.
You also give them stipends.
You have to.
Wow.
Do you understand? So to support, so we are going to support the teachers. Another thing that the platform will do, which we are working on now. So I'm talking with old student associations and all that, and some from a bank are promising me that, Princess, once this go live, I'm going to have my colleagues that we went to the same primary in Ibadan, that they are going to join. So we're also going to put in all the schools, maybe your roof is falling, there is no window, you will have the opportunity to go and support that. So the platform goes beyond just feeding the children. Yes. Because if you feed and they don't have a conducive environment to learn, it's zero. So we are feeding. We're also going to look at the children's mental health.
Wow.
So yes, so it's an all-encompassing platform that will do a lot that goes beyond just feeding. Feeding is just a means to an end.
Entry point.
Wow. Yes, the entry point, exactly. So again, like I said, the smallholder farmers are going to, empowered. We are very strict on that because the foundation of the renewed DOPE National School Feeding Program is about empowering the smallholder farmers.
Yes.
And I'm also a believer in the smallholder farmers. You know, because if you look at food security right now, and we are not encouraging our farmers to thrive, you know, giving them the enabling environment, you know, to plant and to be able to upload their resources, then we are not really helping them. So this one in its little way. And the good thing about this platform is this. Like I said, I have people in Japan, in the diaspora, in London, that are waiting to go on. So you can go globally and adopt a school on that platform.
This seems very well thought and all-inclusive.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Well done, madam. But let's go on a short break.
Yes.
When we return, we have many more questions for you.
No problem. I'm here to answer all of them.
Stay with us and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to Eastland. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jibril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
You like say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha.
I know that.
I
go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. Eastflash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's Eastflash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
You guys, Please, what's the gist about Irasta and Rema now?
You day wine. It's all over my FYP. But me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for real?
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like, they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh. And that's on periods.
Like, I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always next.
Clock it.
Now on DSTV, channel 164.
TV entertainment. Something for everyone.
Thank you for staying with us. We're still with Dr. Princess Aderemi Adibowale.
Your conversation, I heard where you were saying you're going to give them further the known. I was really excited. So looking ahead, what short projects or interventions should Nigerians expect from the Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program within the next 12 months?
This is another one that is very exciting to me. So in Abuja, Kasana, this community have a lot of out-of-school children. So we have partnered with Federal Housing Authority, Honorable Ojo, thank you very much, as under CSR, has partnered with us to build a school for the out-of-school children. We are going to be launching that on July 14th. And with that, the hope is to keep the children in school with this adopted school for snacks or taught, and the one out of school to get them into the school system. So also that out of school school is going to be on the platform where anyone can go there and support us. And we are taking it from Abuja. I think we are going to Kano next, to Jigawa, to all 36 states, to be looking for private sector to give us a land and build on it, so that, you know, under the adopted school for snacks for thoughts. So those are the short-term projects that we are doing right now in partnership with FHA and an NGO called Ayana and J Trust Foundation. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Still on the local farmers.
Yes.
You know, everybody will stick to what concerns them. How do you plan to sustain, you know, this imbalance, this inconsistent price increment for farmers? Do you have stagnant prices that, you know, they must comply with, or you consider any factor that can make prices change over time so that they sustain profit? Well,
The good thing, I have to say, I'm not the Minister for Agric, but in our own little way, on that, so my program is under National Social Investment Agency, NCIPA, and we are under Ministry of Humanitarian.
Yes.
All right. So in our own little way, for the stability of prices, we have formed a committee with all the leadership of the agricultural chain value and the supply chain. And what we agreed on, that each time we will come together and agree on the price on items that we are going to be procuring from them. If price changes, go up or down, yes, we come back on the table and we agree again. So on our own, we are trying to stabilize them, wherein one is not selling at 100 naira, where one is, no. So we have agreed that we'll be working together on the fluctuation of prices. So with that now, like I said again, even our suppliers, you are not going to go on the dashboard and see biscuit for 500. No, everybody is a standardized price, because we'd have agreed at the back end, this is how much you are selling this product and everything. So,
yes. I know this particular initiative is premised on some pillars, you know, that you've, you know, I would like to find out what those pillars are and how it's influenced from, you know, when it started to date, what we have, how we came about this particular initiative today.
So when I was the civic engagement under His Excellency Governor Bajudola Sanwo-Olu, I initiated a program called MICH, Mother, Infant and Child Development Program, where we fed 20 pregnant women in the 57 local government for about 6 to 9 months. And at that time, we were telling the women that they must eat properly. So we give them a food pack that will last them for a week. So every week they go to their primary health care center and they go there to pick up their packs. But you have to do your antenatal and all that. And I'm happy to say here that during that program, at the end of that program in 2022, we had 0 neonatal deaths and 1 maternal death, while others are recording higher numbers. So what does that tell you? If we feed well from pregnancy, from utero, you're able to feed well, the woman is able to eat well, it will transcend into early years. So on this dashboard now that we have, that we are launching, we are going to be very, very particular on early years because your brain develops from 0 to 2,000 days. So if you are feeding primary 1 to 3, primary 4 to 6, and you are not feeding early years, we would have missed our return on investment. All of us, all human beings, you started from 0 to 2,000 days. You're able to sit here today because your mother fed well while pregnant with you. So we are trying to encourage, again, I have to talk to the pregnant women, the states, to please make concerted effort that our especially the indigent pregnant women are eating well, that the state is supporting them in the primary health care so that when their children comes to school, our money, the billions of the trillions that we're going to put in on school feeding does not go to waste. Because it's just like when you put a water in a barrel, it comes up, it fills up. But if there's no water in the barrel and you are feeding the back of the barrel, it doesn't make sense. So the pregnant women in Nigeria, I'm advocating for them. Especially the indigent pregnant one that doesn't have money to buy food. When we did meet in Lagos State, there was Agnes. Agnes, we called them in the morning. You are at this stage now, you are in the first trimester, second trimester, this is what you should be experiencing, take your vitamins. And one told us that when she was on Okada, she was in labor. It was what Agnes told her that how to breathe, how to do this, and that is what took her to the hospital. And the food we were giving her was what she ate for 6 months.
I remember interviewing you on that project, and I want to commend you because you made it an antenatal required.
Yes.
Because most of them dodge the antenatal and come
Exactly. So by giving them that food, they come for the antenatal. Yes. So it's
and reduce mortality.
Exactly.
Yes.
Here
we are today.
Yes. So it's continuation. Yes.
And I know you've spoken that beyond the feeding, because sometimes we look at it that, we're spending so much money on feeding school children. Is this what is important? But I would like you to share the vision, the long-term vision and impact that you see this program having, contributing to both food security, human capital development, and much more. Like, how do you see the long-term impact of the intervention that your current agency is providing?
Well, I will summarize everything that I've said. I will go back to food security meets national security. Again, investment in the early years. So those ones are not your threat. Primary 1 to 3. They are still at that stage. Primary 4 to 6, those are the ones that will be your out of school, that will be your security threat. So if we invest in this school feed, when NSAS happened in Lagos, I was part of it. We couldn't come out of our homes, the looting, everything. A lot of people lost their businesses. Some people did not make it. Some people today, they are depressed. And when that happened, it was the hoodlums. It was part of these out-of-school children that were a security threat, that became a threat to all of us. So imagine you going through NSAS, what we went through in Lagos State. But if you are a business, and you are feeding to make sure these children, they stay in school, they learn, they become something. If you're able to take one out of 100 to become something in life through this school feeding, believe me, you have done a lot. And I always tell people when they say the money for the homegrown, I said, if Mr. President does not want school feeding to come back in Nigeria, he will not have appointed me. I'm saying this here sincerely. And Mr. President was one of those governors in the 2003 that was feeding in Lagos State. So this is a vision that he believes in. So this is, and so we are working in, like a system where there will be accountability, where there will be transparency, and people can actually take ownership and see what is being done. So my vision for this program, I'm going to tie it to security. Because if we don't do that, then we are missing something.
Yes, we'll see the link.
Yeah. So, okay, so if this program achieves its objectives, what should Nigerians expect in terms of child nutrition, job creation, and all?
Well, like I said, if it achieves its objective, we are going to, support our smallholder farmers, our women. We are going to have increased enrollment, children coming to school, staying in school. We are going to have our youth being employed. So it's going to, increase job creation.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's going to increase our children again coming to school, because that is the key. For me, that is the key. Let them come to school and let them stay in school. And I think it's an all-rounder platform that supports everybody that is involved.
Thank you so much, Ma, for joining us today. I don't know if you have any final words just for Lagosians and people watching, and of course the rest of Nigeria.
Well, first of all, I have to thank the governor of Lagos State. We have to first of all thank my minister, His Excellency Dr. Doro, my national coordinator. Thank him for believing in me and supporting me. And of course, I want to thank the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Governor Bajosola Sanwo-Olu, because this one we are doing in Lagos State is a treat here. We are bringing the items and all that. The governor is supporting with the logistics and the media, and the local government, the Conference 57, they're actually paying for the food and some other things. So it's a joint effort, local, state, and federal. And there is no way you have the three tiers of government working together. You can only record success. So my vision is that everybody, when this platform goes live on June 30th, when Mr. Governor, make it go live, go on the platform, go and support a child. Go and support your old school. Go and support your community. Go and feed a child, and then you feed the nation. Thank you very much.
If you have Sadaka intentions, Muslims,
yes, Sadaka
credible platform to do your Sadaka.
Yes. Thank you so much again for joining us. Dr. Princess Adiremi Adebowale, National Program Manager of the Renewed Hope National Homegrown School Feeding Program. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, and that's all we can take on this segment. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll take our first hot topic for the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Jens is right. All you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Entertainment just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV, channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to Splash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
Hey, you already have Destiny Alpha.
I know that.
I go shoot out for you.
You already know, guys. Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
You guys, this was the gist about Ira Star and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
Thank you for staying with us. A community has come under scrutiny after a married woman was publicly caned for allegedly engaging in an intimate encounter with another man. While some residents defended the action as a way of preserving moral values and deterring infidelity, many Nigerians have questioned the fairness of the punishment. Critics argue that the incident exposes a long-standing double standard in society where women often bear the full weight of public condemnation for acts involving two consenting adults. They ask, what happened to the man involved? Was he also punished, or was the woman singled out simply because she's female? The controversy has sparked wider conversations about gender bias, cultural expectations, and accountability in relationships. As opinions remain sharply divided, one question stands out. Are women more judged harshly than men when it comes to matters of love, marriage, and fidelity? Please, I need you, it's needle, all Nigerians to join this conversation on 020-1635-2013 or 090-241-63440. And we are live on DSTV channel 164. Tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC, and we're streaming live on YouTube. When I saw this, the first thing that came to mind was, I thought Jesus died for this particular sin. In the Bible, the adulterous woman, when everybody was rushing to throw stones at her, he stopped it. I'm like, and here we are, we've brought it back. Anyways, do we agree that this is something we need to do to protect the moral fiber of our society? Or are we being unfair because it's the woman that was singled out?
Careful what you subscribe to. That's what I would say. Culturally, before they will say she wear hijab, culturally, what women have subscribed to under patriarchy is stronger laws and checks on things of this nature and other things. So you have a woman's role include, you're not just your parents' child upon marriage. You're you belong to in-laws, you belong to cultures that, you know, things that sometimes are unknown to you. I know that some tribes, you see them telling their children, don't marry from a certain tribe because of the strenuous traditional practices that they have against women and all of that. So when you now go and subscribe, because I saw this video, sadly, people like to think it's a northern thing when this kind of punishment is meted to someone. But this video is from a Delta tribe. Yeah. This is not new to us in the southwest and the southeast. These are not new things, but they are not as loud as, you know, as when the camera turns and is always on the north. So when women subscribe to certain families and tribes, you will see culture. If you go to the Badagry into Lome, there's a culture of, like a cultural DNA that women are made to go through when they are pregnant.
How's that?
As if the men, you know, don't commit infidelity. Okay. When you have your child, they will put water on the roof. The woman is supposed to jump. If something were to happen, whether she falls or the baby falls or anything, they will say, okay, I'll mock on you. You know, all of those. So just be careful what you subscribe to. Have an understanding of where you are marrying to, because we will now be analyzing things like this. There are a lot of cultures, a lot of tribes that have moved past this, but these were cultures across little tribes everywhere checking.
Do you have
on
a
women.
choice? The way you said, like, subscribe to. Do you have a
when
choice
you marry
really
now,
in that?
When you marry, number one, you have subscribed. When you are given the option and you take it for the approval.
So the woman can say, "Don't dare beat me."
No, the woman can say yes. She can.
From the beginning, you can lay your.
The choice is that you're going to be divorced.
Okay.
Yeah,
you might not even reach divorce.
From the
beginning, they just know that this person, they cannot try it with this our wife. There are communities where you hear, you know, our wife, her body is very, very hot. So we cannot just go to her house like that. They have another wife that they can easily just go to that one's house, enter pots, do anyhow. But there's a particular wife that right from as she got married, she put the boundaries in place. So they are cultural norms they want to execute and impress upon such a person. They would rethink it because right from the beginning, this one craze, you don't craze the craze from the beginning. So there's a way they behave with such people. But if you're permissive, everything that happens would come on you. But in this case, I am totally against immorality or sexual perversion or whatever it is, that infidelity or everything that it represents. However, I am not in support of double standard, which is what happens in most cases. You catch two people, you will beat the woman. Why is the man involved in this thing? Because the woman cannot cheat on herself. There's a man involved. Why are they flogging the woman and they did not flog the man? Like, really, why? The man knows there's a married woman is in bed with. So why did you now let the man go? The man too should be held accountable for going into bed with a married woman. That man, they should both receive the flogging. We flog one here, one there. One here, one there. If you really want to fight this immorality, don't pick on one person. Don't pick on a weaker person. It's very, very wrong. And we do it.
Subscribe to.
Yes, and we do it historically. We do it right from time. People, you see a case, prostitution is going on. They pick on the girl. Even when police want to arrest prostitutes, they will gather the ladies, but they have customers. Gather the customers, because if there's no customer, no woman will stay on the streets. So if a woman is found cheating on her husband, where is the man?
So very unpopular opinion again is what you subscribe to. Because I read this mail yesterday and I kept thinking, because the man is not under their family.
Are we now going to be talking about describing their culture or something?
It's not, Babi, I don't feel it's culture.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, in fact, when I saw that video, I was like, man, Martin Natasha Bulala Wakatamba, Azin.
They should beat very well.
No, Azin, they really flog. Very, very well. So this thing, what comes to me is that now the problem is that we're now mixing culture. Which one are we doing? Culture and religion, or how are we mixing it? It's not mixed. You can see we can't mix it well. Because look at, now, what did she do? Did you catch her? Did you see them? Now, you have seen them, or maybe she did something like that. You now left the man, and you are now hitting the woman. I know of a lot of culture, just like what Nima said, a lot of cultures they do. Why is it that when they are doing all these cultural laws, it's only on the woman? It's never on the man. There's one culture that I know, once a woman is even just only suspect, is the man stops eating the woman's food. Once the woman stops eating the woman's, the man stops eating the woman's food. Meanwhile, the man too is been going up and down, sleeping with women. Oh, but once, just suspect, oh, not that you've seen the person, oh, they'll tell you that the man should not eat the woman's food. Then gradually, the woman will now, they'll tell the woman that, yes, that if he eats the food, he is going to die. So you can see automatically you have ruined that marriage, you have scattered the woman's life, you have scattered the children's life, you know, that kind of a thing. So sometimes let's understand what we are doing. Is it cultural beliefs, or we are going, because religion has come and he has erased all of these things. It has said that leave judgment. God has said leave judgment to me.
Except it is a
except it is. So what is it? In fact, do you know that
criminal case?
Yes. Do you know that even before you even say somebody has committed something,
is it in the Bible or in the Quran?
It's also in the Quran. No? It's also in the Quran. But the only time that you will be able to catch some is when you catch somebody, because in the Quran, for adulterous affair.
I know you're thinking in this case they caught them red-handed and then they saw them.
Happening.
Is it okay?
Flog both of them.
It's not. It's still not.
You wanted to land your point on
the what you subscribe to.
Yes, what you subscribe. Because for me, I don't think any woman will say, okay,
so the woman subscribes to either her family or by marriage, her husband's family. Now I'm going to ask women. I'm not supporting beating of women, but if it is a consequence of something you know of, do better.
Okay.
Let's be careful.
Okay.
Yes.
If it is a consequence of something you are aware of, do better.
Okay.
If the marriage not work, I always say it, chest your divorce now. Then you move on honorably. Don't take out honor and then do the immorality, and then we are deciding that you are not deserving of consequence. This is not supporting anything. This is just, picking the unpopular view.
It's not about not.
Hold on, I want to learn something.
Okay.
You interrupted me the first time and I almost forgot what I was saying. The woman has subscribed by marriage to her husband's family and their rules. You notice that she was not beaten by strangers. In that video, if you could have listened to it, there was the sound of her child involved in the judgment. If the family are all subscribed to this and you are aware of it, not let them catch you if you go even do are not there. That's my point. Now, why I'm saying this carefully is that we do this, and then society regulates itself in these ways, and then we totally have taken our shame. This man did not subscribe to that family. It does not mean that there are no cultures that focus on men. If you have heard of Magu, in the southwest culture, now man the key, not the key woman, except the woman not get customer. In certain practices of it. So, and what's it called? English. Promiscuous man that decide to come and invade the sanctity of the marriage of another man's home is at risk of dying. That's why they say that the woman either kills her promiscuous partner or her husband. They will place it on the woman to trap the man. So we have these cultures. My point is, these are society's ways of regulating itself.
Okay.
Over time, when we have watered it down for the Igbo alternatives, we now compare our society to lawless
saying
places.
that it's not fair. That's what we're discussing.
Not fairness of it. Even death penalty is not fair.
Okay,
moratorium has been placed on it.
Let me take this call from Courage. Courage is calling us from Abuja. Good morning, Courage.
Good morning.
Good morning,
everybody.
Courage.
Morning.
And I am happy to be able to reach this platform today.
Yeah, we're happy
I am so happy. Numa, you are good. You hit the nail right on the head. That is the point in life. When you are married to a man, even the Bible tells you, you leave your father and your mother, you cleave to a man. Okay. You are married to his culture. The culture is the function of our religion today. The culture is the function of our religion today. So there is no separation between culture and religion. If I ask all of us on this table, either our father or our mother have been married to 2 or 3 wives, were the men flogged? Was that not culture? Did we accept it? Was religion not there when we accept that? Nima already said it, that just that when Christianity came in, we watered down our religion. Today we say we are Christian. But in our traditional marriages, we break kola nuts. Is that not culture? Is that not tradition?
Okay.
Are we not bringing into religion? When we see what favors us, we start to talk about religion. When it doesn't favor us, we start to talk about neglect and depriving one of the other.
Okay, Courage, I hear you. My question, if you are still there, my question is, we understand this is culture, but in today's times, do we think that culture is fair? Can we work upon the culture so that everybody gets fair punishment? You just singled out a woman for this punishment.
In my own answer, it is not right to single out the woman.
Okay.
First of all, I know for the man, just like Nema said, even in my place, the family of the woman, the in-law, will punish the woman. Then the man is going to be called to the general family meeting. Either he will be sent out of the village, because you know that woman is a married woman. And going into an affair with a married woman, even me, I'm a married man, even if I'm having an extramarital affair today, if I know that woman is married or engaged, I dare not go towards that person. I'm a Benin man. No Benin man will do that. So any man who goes to bed with a married woman, I think it is time such men should be brought out, shamed, as the women too are shamed. But first of all, the women should know that once you are married, just stay away from this. The men are allowed to do it. What about Moses in the Bible? We have names. King Solomon and the rest of the Bible.
I hear him.
Let us accept our faith and take it the way it is and just embrace it.
Okay.
The women are always on the giving side. When the family is good, we call it on the man. When it is bad, call it on the woman. But the women are the holders of the house. Please keep that your holiness and make the home good for you, your children, and for your husband. So that I can take better good care of you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. Why are people vibrating? He hasn't said anything out of it.
Courage in one contribution. Yes. I agreed, disagreed, agreed.
No. You're misunderstanding him. He agrees.
And I agree with I agree with.
No. What he's saying is there's no cheating in African tradition. Meaning, if a man sleeps with another woman that is single, it's okay. But a married woman, he agrees that a man sleeping with a married woman needs to be singled out as well.
I did not agree with the first thing.
But the other one, we marry first wife, second wife, third wife. Yes. Even with Christianity and Islam,
they married. So Prince Courage, they married the second wife. They did not go and do the second wife outside. Married into the house.
What about the single married
wife? Married fourth wife. You can marry if you want to, and your relationship agrees to the marriage. It does not justify infidelity and sleeping with single ladies. So in one sentence, you are like, I won't sleep with a married. But you can sleep with single when you are married.
Yes, that's what he's saying.
I am about the all torchlights in my brain.
Okay. Hold on, let me land my point. So, one, if you say traditionally, there is nothing like you are allowed to marry multiple women.
Concubines.
Marry the multiple women. Marry them. Multiple women. Marry them.
There's a process of marrying.
You shouldn't be sleeping before you marry them.
Exactly.
That's wrong. Because if you don't marry the person, you know.
If they sleep with the first wife before they marry her, it's okay. If that was the process that they used to marry the first wife,
I don't like that statement of polygamy is our culture, and polygamy is different from philandering. Polygamy is different from indiscriminately sleeping around with everybody around. That's not our culture. Culturally, you choose to marry. You see the girl, this flower is entering my eye from your compound. I go there, I pluck the flower, I marry. You see another flower entering your eye, go there, pluck the flower, marry. But we are assuming that we
knock to pluck the flowers. We pluck the flowers without knocking.
So we now make it our standard that women is cultured, it is religion that is making us.
I hear what you say, but let me take this call from Niger. Joseph is calling us from Niger. Good morning, Joseph.
Once again, I'm Mr. Joseph Ijale.
Good morning.
From Niger State.
Good morning, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, we are.
Just as the last speaker said, why that a woman is so special is that it is natural. You are the people that bear children. And if you allow or any allow a woman to be up and down or having affairs with other men.
Thank you.
I know the sensitive nature of that. As far as you are the one that do bring children to the world, that's why I was reading in one of the social media postings the last time. Said if they really want to conduct a DNA among women, you will discover that or find that more than 90% of the children are not from the men. So it's very sensitive. Like myself, as last week I said, I have from Edo, Isha in particular.
It's all of the past.
Whenever we want to leave food for any area, our parents will cover. Make sure you don't see. Make sure you don't live with another man's wife.
Okay.
So these are the reasons why we are very careful. I know there are some cultures that even allow women to go out with other men, which is not close to fairness. Although it cannot be proved, there is no way to be approved for a woman to have affairs with other men because of the children. How will you classify the children when they come to the world? I think these are the reasons that of the women are very sensitive than that of the men.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, so we cannot
we'll have to go on a break first. Don't worry, don't let your body eat. When we return, we'll continue with this conversation. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
This Sunday on The Big Issue. Today we examine one of the most controversial questions in Nigeria's political landscape. Should ex-governors be allowed to contest for Senate? Assertive, no filters.
How do you have new leaders if the old one refused to leave power?
The reason is very, very simple. They have been saddled with leadership. They implement the laws that the Senate has already carried out.
Just real issues, real opinions.
How do you constitute an agency or a body to scrutinize another body if those who constitute that particular organization are former beneficiaries of the body that they are supposed to lead?
That is just an emotional statement. Do we just want emotional people around going there to make the laws because we just want to make laws? We need people who have experience.
Who is the best person to make a law if not the person most affected by the law? I, as the person who's directly affected by a law, I am in the best position to contribute when it comes to how that law is being implemented. So why can I not?
And the debates that matter.
How are you going to make those laws?
By being allowed the chance to be in the Senate. That's how. You keep talking about going through political parties. Try to be class captain when your competitor is the child of the principal. You know how these things work.
We can compete against the child of the principal.
Here, the truth is tested.
Lagos is considered one of the most viable states in the country. No former Lagos governor has been at the Senate, but Lagos is doing good. So
because the people didn't put them to run for the Senate.
They did not contest.
The people,
they did not try to run. They were governors and they went to rest.
Be there. Be informed. Be part of the conversation. Don't miss The Big Issue this Sunday at 6 p.m.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it, you'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Thank you for staying with us. Nima, you're about to jump in.
Why are you calling me? So I said that we cannot legislate these cultures just based on this incident, based on our own emotions presently. These things were reached at over time. And a woman who has been given the punishment is not thrown out of her husband's house. So don't forget the option that she's also taking it. If you love somebody so much, you can cuddle them according to the way they captioned this thing. Cuddle them away to their house now. And this is why I'm taking it carefully. In Oyo, for instance, particularly Ibadan, a woman can cuddle in the room opposite her door, burn there and come back to husband's house. No consequence. Yes, no, they go far. But you see those people in the Bendel of those days, you see this punishment, it is classical. In the Southwest also, something different. A woman whose child, who they believe is lackadaisical over her childhood, or maternal duties, and a child is mistakenly falling from her back. They've created consequences such that she's shamed. She has to do certain retributional around the place, and it is not all over the place. So some of these cultures, my mother used to tell me when I was in university, I beg go know where they marry from, because some things. I remember when my sister said she was marrying from Kwara, my parents were panicking. They panicked. That the one that we even understand, we are trying to protect you girls from it. Talk less of the ones we do not understand. So cultures, they are peculiar. My problem is with women who know these things. When you now cross it, you then come and start to criticize it. Leave it.
No, what I was saying, I hear you, but sometimes we have all gone abroad, we have gone to different countries, and then we get married in the township, and then something happens, then they say that I should come and lie down.
You know what shocks women the most? When you marry in the township and you then have to go for burial.
Exactly. So you see, and then you're surprised. But let's take this call. Reverend Samuel is calling us from Keffi, Nasarawa State. Good morning, Reverend Samuel.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, sir.
I thank God that I can be able to reach you today. This is my favorite program every day.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I always admire all you women that are there. I'm looking at you. I know your husband will be happy whenever they see you people. And for a man like me to leave my wife to be on the screen is a big job. Woman.
Thank you.
We thank God for your life. You didn't the channel. About that woman, man, I will not talk about religion now because I'm a sociologist.
Okay.
I will talk in a social way. Because if I should talk about the religion, I'm going to limit it somewhere. A woman, let me tell you, is a mother of a community. A woman is an inventor. A woman is an author. A woman is a beginner. A woman begins everything, not man.
Okay.
A woman is a mother of a nation.
Yes.
Let's make it in large areas. Women are more important in the society more than men. Let's go there. Let's say that there is a function somewhere now. And then everybody is there. You will see many men will come in, nobody will do that then. As soon as the lady comes in, people will be looking.
So we should punish them.
Some people will even lose themselves because of what? You are so much important in the society. At home, in the society, at church, at mosque, in the community, everywhere you are too much important. And if somebody's wife go and lay down her body for another man, it's too much. It's too much. What happened to that lady should be from the clan or from the society. Where they regarded women. I've watched a video where a man in the north was tied to a tree. They beat the man to stupor because he beat his wife. That who gave you authority to beat that woman? Don't you know that she's a mother? And the father said that, did I ever touch your mother in your presence?
Okay.
The man was shouting, why yo, yankuri, all these things. The father said that, give him more.
Okay, Reverend Samuel.
This one will teach you lesson that a woman is important in the clan and society.
Okay.
So when a woman that is important in society,
she cannot lay,
couldn't be able to hold herself, and then go and then mess herself up with another man. Okay.
That's
why I think they are doing that one to that woman. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Samuel. So Reverend Samuel decided to speak, as he said, as a sociologist. I thought you would talk about how Christ protected a woman from punishment for her infidelity.
But the truth is that with all of these things, I don't even know whether we are encouraging the culture, because as far as I'm concerned, the culture is not favoring, it doesn't favor the women. Most culture does not favor women, honestly. And to see this kind of a thing, and then we are now encouraging it, how our society, how is it going to be better?
Ramatu, with the question I want to ask, right, is that the question I want to ask is, when you punish the woman, it's supposed to deter her from doing it, or the women in the community from doing it, laying with another man. So what do you use to deter a married man from sleeping or chasing with other? No, I'm not talking about single. The married women. What are you doing?
Nothing. And you see that there are no laws facing those kind of things.
Man, where the woman husband cash, if he make it, he could let you know what he see. Including that, if it wasn't that we had criminal law instituted, it was legitimate under our culture to kill the man.
For coming to meet his home.
For violating his home. And it was not the way we thought it, that it mean we read that to mean that the home will break.
But do we now do it?
The women were kept in their husbands' homes, but the men who could be killed until laws were put in place. The women,
you are making our point.
I'm coming culturally, and there are legal precedents to this.
Yes.
In our local, what's it called, customary courts.
Okay.
A man whose woman committed adultery and got pregnant, but the belle was born in his home, the child belongs to him. Where the belle was born, the father can be necking his head outside, the child belongs to me. If you do DNA self, he might not be able to get the child, because the man will say, I paid that dowry, and whatever proceeds that come from her uterus is mine. It's our culture. So we have cultures. We don't understand all our cultures, but not all our cultures was warped. And I'm careful because of what Ramatu is saying, that all laws don't favor. It's not about favoring women. It is about the sanctity of homes. Right and wrong. The right, thank you. The sanctity of marriages and homes. And so that's why those laws look complex. My problem is with women who think that, no, because Oyibo have come, you have read novel own. You think that's the only way it can be.
We have read it in the Bible.
But both should be punished.
Let me take this.
I have not even argued the Quran.
Punished. Both the man and the woman should be punished.
I'm like Reverend, I'm on sociology.
In cases like this.
Okay, ladies, one house. Let me take a call. Yakub has called us from Dokwemu. Good morning, Yakub.
It's only men that are calling to the now.
They love it
because they love this topic.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yakub.
And good morning, Sister Anima.
Good morning, sir.
You have spoke very well. The only issue I had with that thing is that the culture the woman fights to, there's no how that culture can catch the man. Their culture is honoring the man, which is not so good at all, at all.
Thank you.
Because the issue is this: the two people do something. Why the culture is honoring the man?
Yes.
The man is supposed to go down with the victim as well.
Yes.
That is why one says that if you catch both of them are going to take the blala. Serious one, not say that they get small.
Bulala.
So that is why from Yoruba culture, Nima, I don't know why Nima got to, although I know that she was born here, because he's so familiar with Yoruba culture so much. Because there's some Yoruba culture, they will not tell you not to do it. Go and do it as a man, and then once you get there, you take it. Because by the time they started suspecting some certain things, they know what to do to the woman. And then you enter the trap. You go for it. But don't you see that if sometimes they put that trap on the woman, at the end of the day, no customer, as Nima rightly said earlier, the woman go for it. That is why that's another way around, because it is very, very serious thing. Because if you are suspecting a woman, you are not so sure. You use your bad gas or something to set a trap for the other side, and then. By mistakenly, or maybe God just want to to let the man escape that. And then the customer did not come as Sister Nima said earlier. Do you know that the woman is going to die? So it is either way or there. So as I was saying earlier, that culture is not too good because he's supposed to catch that the other man. And then both of them should get that beating very well. Good morning and God bless you.
Thank you, Yakub.
Honestly, that's the reason why this country is not moving forward, because of the way we treat women and children in this country.
Yeah.
Because every single thing, honestly, most culture, I'm not going to say all the culture, but most culture always punish the woman if the woman does anything wrong. The woman is a human being too. She goes through stuff. And even the men, if a woman sleeps with a married man, if a married man sleeps with a single lady, there should be punishments too. Why are they not sitting down to write all of these laws to affect everybody, both parties? Yeah. Because both parties we are both human beings. Yeah. That's what we should all put into consideration. Not that we come and sit down and start supporting the fact that some culture says this and that. Because we women, some of the things, we can't even change them. It was the men that sat down and did all of these laws to favor themselves most times. And it's not really nice and it's not really fair. Because look at her now. They have disgraced her. They put her down. Her slippers packed by the side. They were just flogging her. You know, her children are there looking at her. And the funny thing is that it's not even going to end there. That stigma stays with her throughout. And her children. Everywhere, the whole community, if she just passes, they are going to say, see this one that has done this, that.
Yeah. We don't understand. Why she should not have done it in the first place. Like we are.
That's why she should not have done it. How?
She should not have been involved in extramarital affairs.
Good.
In the first
I think
place, that is established.
But let me take this call so that after then you can give your full opinion. Femi is calling us from Kwara State. Good morning, Femi.
Good morning, my sister. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. You people are talking about tradition. All the problems that we have in this world comes from you people now. Don't you know that? Even right away from the Bible.
Today we are the
That's the genesis of the whole scenario.
Right from the Bible.
You know? Another thing is that before a woman marries to another, in as much that man that you want to get married to is not from your tribe, right? You need to know their culture before you go into, before you try to go into. You need to know their culture. Okay. That's the most important thing. You know, that's the first thing that you have to know before you get married to someone.
To somebody.
You know, is he a Yoruba man? What are they doing? What is their culture? Is it what I can, withstand? Can I withstand it? You understand? If it is Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa, you have to know the genesis. You know, gone are those days. In Yoruba, before you got married, they called Alarino. Okay, go and do this thing. Go and do the findings. They will go down deep to their family. What is happening to them? What are they doing? All those things are not small. They are not in a fit. You know, those are the issues that we have now.
Okay.
So we are possible.
Thank you, Mr. Femi. So Mr. Femi is saying that we should do the job of understanding our culture and the culture of people that we're getting married to. But, you know, to be on, let's look at it. I think I mentioned it earlier. Most of us just have our religion. That's what we rely on.
Yeah.
You meet your fellow Christian brother or your Muslim sister, and, you know, as long as it says do not be unequally yoked. And for us, what it means is that, okay, you know, spiritually, our religion aligns, you know. So I would not today be thinking, what are those grassroots customs and culture and traditions that I should be looking for? The person I'm married has not been home in years. The last time that they were home was to bury a great-great-grandfather, you know. So why... I feel like we're talking to a different group of people. There are a group of people that this would not affect. But those who are at home, the grassroots of a certain socioeconomic class, are those that suffer from the backlash of cultures like this or traditions like this.
Yes, so I'll say something. There's this cultural thing. Let's not even talk about the part of this infidelity part. The infidelity part is a no-no, because once you are married, Islamically itself, if you are married, you should be faithful to your partners. It's from both the man and the woman. You should be faithful to your partner. So that is a different thing. But you see, this culture that you need to, there are some things that you will never understand about the other person's culture, because you will not bother to ask. You just think that it's normal. Once you enter the culture, yes, you just. But when you now enter the culture, you start seeing there. You start, start understanding some of their culture, and you are like, how is this done and everything. Like in a culture that I know, that once they wake up as early as 4 a.m. Once you wake up and you hear broom marks, you're supposed to, as a wife, you're supposed to stand up and start sweeping. Just once to start hearing that broom, you just stand up and start sweeping. Okay. Then sometimes when you're now married into that kind of place and you are still sleeping, maybe till that kind 5 a.m. when it's time for prayers, and then when you after prayers, that's when you now start sweeping. When you see that, when you go to that kind of culture, it will now become a problem, because it will be counted that, look, this is how it's done in my culture, but because you came into this culture and you don't know, it becomes a problem. I've seen that has become a problem in somebody that I know, and it was a big problem. Okay. Because there's so many of their cultural beliefs that she didn't understand. It's not everything they will tell you.
Okay, so we should, talk where we're going to.
Yeah, so I before the caller came in, I was talking about the importance of establishing that on no account are we permissive of the cheating,
of infidelity.
Infidelity
is not allowed.
We don't permit, and the truth is, when we have conversations around this, sometimes people tend to want to say, because we are fighting for the right of a woman involved in it, means that we support her. No, it's just that the treatment should be humane and it should be fair. And the woman that is being beaten in that video, she understands that she had stepped out. And
she subscribed.
Yes, she subscribed to it. She stepped out of her marriage, and there are consequences for it. And the embarrassment is to stop her from doing it and stop other people from doing it. It's the same way that we say when we want to stop terrorism, we should publicly punish existing terrorists. If we want to stop kidnapping, publicly punish existing kidnappers you have caught, so that others will not do it. So when this woman has received this lashing in front of everybody, any other woman that wants to try anyhow will just look and rearrange themselves that, I don't want this same kind of thing to happen to me. So there's a reason for it being done the way it is done. It is just that I just felt, because they were too involved in it, it is not, this is not time to bring up the scripture and say, he who has no sin should cast the first stone, because this person has a sin against her. Yes, but let's just involve the man that was also co-involved in the matter.
All right, let's take this call quickly. Blessing is calling us from, Blessing. Good morning, Blessing. From Satellite Town. Good morning.
Good morning, Blessing. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. This topic really got very close to home. I'm from Benue State. Okay. And I'm going to look at business. We have a very, very good culture called Alexi.
Go on.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, please. We can hear you.
I said this topic really got very close to home.
Yes.
Okay. I'm from Benue State.
Okay.
And by the precise, we have a very terrible culture concerning women called Alexi. I have a cousin. My dad's younger brother. We got married to a lady from the same place as from Benue State, but not from the same local government. The lady does not have that culture. So she felt nothing could happen to her. And my uncle was a very, very chief. He was always complaining to my dad continuously. He was always complaining. My dad would say, just manage, that's how men do. So one day, she used to fry after my age. Very beautiful lady, and they got married very early. Okay. The man that used to help her, the vice man that used to help her, he would pack her load to the side. He later caught feelings for this guy because my uncle was telling this year.
Hot feelings.
Okay. He had to have boss and he had their bike, but he doesn't go and pick her. It's always by 11 at night. So that vice man was always very close to her.
Okay, Blessing.
The started having a relationship. So the vice man guy got bored. He had to buy another bike for the man because the man was very helpful to her and he loved her. All of a sudden, she just blanked my uncle. They're having issues, serious issues.
Okay, Blessing, just because of time, could you...
But due to the culture that we have, they have two sons. They got married very early. So that their son was 29 years. 29-year-old boy. He was working as a security at Apata. Could you believe that? This my cousin. He just fell into Laguna.
She's crying. Yes.
Oh my God.
He fell. Was he pushed? Sorry, I'm missing it.
The water there. He don't want to see my cousin.
Okay.
He recognized him easily.
I'm so sorry, Blessing.
It's very terrible. It's terrible way.
Wait, so you think that he fell into the lagoon as a consequence of her relationship with the bike person? Did I get that? Okay. Okay.
So when he died 2 years ago.
I'm so sorry, Blessing.
And up to now, the family, they are just separated. Now this couple, they are very young.
Yes.
They could not stay again. They could not stay together because of what happened to their husband. And up till now, the woman cannot give a second child food. Because if she tries to give a second son, the same thing will happen
to him.
So the family are just separated. Even if she sees the husband now, because of the terrible culture, she doesn't greet her husband. When I did my housewarming, I told them to come and the both of them to come.
And they're still together.
They saw themselves, they just pretend as they don't know themselves because of the culture.
Thank you so much, Blessing, for sharing this story. You know, that's, you know, what we're talking about, the harsh consequences of some of these actions. So nobody is defending infidelity, premarital, extramarital. You said culturally or traditionally or long time ago, men also face harsh punishment for their behavior. But over time, somehow that has evolved. Men don't face those sort of harsh punishments anymore. But the women are still forced to face it till today. It's as if men over time have found a way to protect themselves, but women have not been given that opportunity or that chance. So for me, today's conversation is really about the fairness. What are we looking for really? Is it to stop the behavior? Is it about justice? Or is it just about humiliating a woman because we still can and we can't humiliate a man?
So I cannot completely take out the fact that certain cultures target humiliating women.
Yeah.
They exist. But on this conversation that we're having, you remember I carefully said, careful what you subscribe to. And I will explain how we subscribe to culture. When these cultures or these practices are arrived at, when from what I know is done in my place, is that when they arrive at some of these practices, they are collectively agreed as consequence of certain actions. You were not there when they were agreed that. I would explain with burial that for us to be able to escape the traditional burial, my father had to unsubscribe and disassociate from it. That when I passed, this is what should be permitted for my family. And I remember his uncle outlived him as head of family, and he said he had told us over 9 of his siblings, step siblings, everybody said he said this. That's how you unsubscribe from things that were agreed on even before you were born. Women who marry, you will see that this woman took this punishment because spiritually there are certain consequences that also before family. Some people will say curses and all of that are the generational causes and some of that are consequences. When they do, people start to shout agua, agua, abomination over something. It means that it will spill over. This girl's call brought me somewhere touching.
Yes.
Because whether or not the woman made public what she had done, she was, and she believed it. Even if it could have been coincidence, Islam doesn't believe things like this, but it could have been, but they believe it, and it happens to them. And so that's why I say, on the part of women, yes, there are so many unfair things we need to discuss, but let's just be careful.
Yeah, we'll be careful, but as a society, we need to stop targeting women and humiliating them. Can I have just last...
like you said, I'll just say, please let us continue to... Please, if you find yourself in the family and they are judging cases like this, do not be silent. Speak up and support the woman. Maximum of what you will do is to ensure that there is fairness in how the punishment is taking place at every point in time.
Yeah, I agree too. Yes, they should be fair because honestly, when I heard this call now, I'm even scattered. The whole everything.
Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions today, and our viewers. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow for another interesting show. Bye for now.